Better Living with Adrienne. I was recently in California, coincidentally for harvest season. Joining us today is Adam Strumfeld from Joe Canals to talk to us a little bit about wine tastings, more importantly, going to California, what to do and what not to do. You know, the number one thing that you told me not to do is do not overdress.
And you listened to me.
Not at all. I didn't at all. I mean, you know, even though I took your advice and I tried not to, I wanted to be fun with it.
The first time anybody goes, they really don't want to believe it. I still go there and I'm packing up all the time, and I kind of want to throw some nice shirts in there, and my
really
wife will actually make me do that, and I get there and I bring those shirts back unworn.
And the reason is because you're going through wineries and you're going through the dirt, you're tasting the grapes. We have a photograph of a typical beautiful winery where you'll see the rolling hills. This actually is a photograph, if you can see to the bottom to the right, that round thing, that is a fan in the middle of a winery, and it's in a valley, as you can see, and that's a very high-powered fan that they turn on at night to keep the frost off the vineyards.
Yes, the frost will kill the grape, will kill the vines, and then you're not going to get good wine or wine at all.
Frost and pests are the two biggest things. The next photograph, as you can see, is beautiful, and it's classic California setting, but that again is why you dress casually. And at the end of the day, they are all farmers. It's making wine.
When you're walking out there, you're walking through the dirt, and so if it rained or they had irrigation, you're walking through mud.
Yes.
And you're picking grapes. Sometimes they're still on there, and you know.
Now, at a tasting, you know, let's get into some of the nuts and bolts here of the tasting, and that is you can get a private tour. You got to call ahead. Sometimes you have to pay for it. You can get a tasting. You have to pay for it.
They all have different menus of what services they offer, and it's great just you can look on the winery's website, whatever that is, to find out what they do offer, or call the winery direct as well.
Now, some of the things during tastings, you know, everybody's a big proponent of spitting. You know, I think it's a little bit disgusting. It's one of the reasons why you say dress casually, in case you have a backsplash of spit. Here's my solution that I learned actually at Chateau Montelena. You bring your cup, you spit into your cup, and then you empty that out into the spit bucket, so that you're not actually spitting into the bucket.
So the wine they pour you ask them for an extra glass, and you go spit from one to the other.
Yes, yes.
And the reason we don't drink it is because you'll be drunk very quickly and you won't be able to enjoy everything.
And it's no fun. Now, one other side note is I would always say you always want to bring your camera, dress casually, as Adam says. Don't wear a lot of perfume.
Don't wear any perfume.
Don't wear any perfume. And bring your phone charger, because you're going to want to call and email and text message everyone. So if you have any questions maybe about what wineries, email us at nbc40.net, and that's Better Living.